The So Bros Network presents the movie podcast breaking down films and their impact on pop culture as they approach the legal drinking age. This is Drinking With. Now here's your host, Steven McCash.
Welcome to a very special Halloween edition of Drinking With, the podcast where we raise a glass of the movies we love, one drink at a time. I'm your host, Steven McCash, and tonight we're celebrating a cinematic milestone, a film that turns 21 years old this year. That's right, these movies are legally old enough to drink, and so are we. Each episode, we deep dive into a classic film, exploring its cultural impact, the stories behind the scenes, a few bits of juicy trivia, and of course, we craft a custom cocktail inspired by the movie itself, which we'll get into in a little bit. But tonight, it just isn't any episode. It's Halloween season, spooky season, if you will. And that means the lights are low, the drinks are dark, and the scares are absolutely on tap. So grab your glass, turn out the lights, and join us as we revisit the horror hit that started it all, James Wan's 2004 classic, Saw. Now, I said I'm McCash, and of course, I'm not facing Jigsaw's twisted traps alone tonight. Joining me, as always, is my partners in Pours, the men who never met a movie or cocktail they couldn't dissect, Mr. Brandon Vick, and you can't see him off screen, but Mr. Stoney Keeley is here as well. Now, Brandon is the resident film critic of the So Bros Network and also a member of the Southeastern Film Critics Association and board member of the Music City Films Critics Association, as well as the creator, birth giver, if you will, of the Vicks Flicks and Cinema Chronicles podcast that you can hear wherever you get your podcasts from. And Stoney Keeley, the man responsible for us all being here tonight. He's the EIC of the So Bros Network, a gin aficionado and cat lover. He is a man who finds beauty in heartbreak. He finds beauty in heartbreak, poetry in pain, and hope in yet another Tennessee Titans rebuild. He is a true connoisseur of sadness and spirits. Now, we couldn't tackle this live stream episode alone. Every year, for the past 5 years now, we've had this special guest with us as well. She is a true horror heavyweight. Joining us tonight, she's the unofficial official scream queen of the So Bros Network, the ultimate final girl, and the co-owner of Danger Zone Video, which is where we reside tonight, where the scares never stop and the VHS tapes bite back. Please welcome the one and only Brittany Fernandez. Everybody, how are we doing tonight?
I want to play a game. Did that sound like him?
Yeah. That's perfect. Spot on.
Thanks.
I was throwing ass to that intro though. I need that on a mixtape.
Okay.
Yeah. I noticed you didn't say I was co-owner of Danger Zone.
I thought you were the money man. You weren't like a face of the
I've sold some candy bars, sure.
Okay. Sure.
Also, shout out to Frankenstein's Monster up here.
Right.
Look at this guy.
We brought in some
that's a beast.
We brought in some heavy hitters tonight.
That is a beast.
In case Billy, the little puppet, comes rolling around.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'd love to stick my tongue in that.
Acknowledge your tribal chief, sir.
Oh yeah, sorry. My B.
And like I said, he's off camera producing, directing as we go along, but I'm assuming Mr. Stoney Keeley's doing well as well tonight.
Hi, I'm good.
Has he done this before? He's never done like the live stream. Yeah.
No, it's always been the three of us.
It's always been us three.
But I like to acknowledge.
I mean, no, I was
always
thinking
there.
I was thinking if he had been.
Yeah. Now, again, we appreciate you guys joining us tonight, watching along with us. In case you didn't know, Saw follows two men who wake up chained in a grimy bathroom, discovering their pawns in a sadistic game orchestrated by a mysterious figure simply known as Jigsaw. As they fight to survive, the film unravels a series of moral tests and gruesome traps that challenge their will to live. Now, this is what really started it all for James Wan, who directed this.
Yeah.
It was his first major film, even though this is an independent film in theory, but it grew to be much more than that.
True.
James Wan directed and co-wrote the film. You know him from Insidious, The Conjuring, and oddly enough, Furious 7.
That's right. And Aquaman.
And Aquaman, yes.
Don't forget that one.
And then it was also written by Lee Wannell, who we know from Insidious, The Invisible Man, and Cooties. He wrote all three of
I
those.
love The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss.
Yep, and I loved Cooties. Anybody see Cooties?
No.
I don't think I have.
It's a nice little horror comedy.
Never seen it.
It stars Carrie Elwes as Dr. Lawrence Gordon, who you know from Princess Bride, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and one of my favorites, The Crush with Alicia Silverstone.
I remember that one.
So good. And then Lee Wannell is back again. He plays Adam, who acting-wise, you know him from the Insidious franchise, Bye Bye Man, and the aforementioned Aquaman.
Oh, he was Adam?
Yeah.
Lee Wannell?
The writer, yeah.
I
didn't know that until recently.
And I'll be honest, I also totally forgot Danny Glover was in it.
When I rewatched it recently, because it'd been years since I'd seen it, I forgot all about Danny Glover as well.
I was shocked. And that dude, is he from Lost?
The Asian detective? Yeah, he's from Lost.
No, the other guy,
the orderly
that works in
Zep.
Yeah, he was in Lost. There's two people from Lost.
Yeah. Right?
Saw.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you have Danny Glover, like you said, plays Detective Tapp.
Yeah.
Simply known mainly from the Lethal Weapon film series.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need.
Never heard of him.
Because he's too old for this shit. He doesn't need this anymore.
Yeah.
Monica Potter as Allison Gordon, the wife of Carrie Elwes' Dr. Lawrence. She's from Parenthood, Patch Adams, Con Air. Somebody I absolutely loved in this film and going on in the franchise, Shawnee Smith plays Amanda. You get to really know in future films, but she's from the Saw franchise. The TV show Becker that I forgot all about
classic.
With Ted Danson. And one of my favorite 80s comedies, Summer School. And then lastly but not least, Tobin Bell.
Yeah.
John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, who I only know from the Saw franchise, but I was in a film with him. He was in The Firm. He played the Nordic man in The Firm.
Can I just say, I am totally amazed every time that you give yourself a plug for your acting that you've done.
I feel like it's
they come out of nowhere, but I am so impressed.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you didn't talk to him.
No.
Or was he a nobody when you met him?
Did you know who Tobin Bell was?
Just saying.
96
no.
93, 4,
I feel like I need to point out Lee Wannell's greatest writing credit is the movie La Valantula.
Oh, really?
I missed that in his IMDb.
It's worth a watch. You should absolutely watch it. It's lava breathing tarantulas.
Whoa.
Well, what will help you get ready to watch La Valantula and the rest of this special episode is our drink for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Simply called the Red Spiral, which I've already set them up for us tonight. It's 2 ounces of vodka, a half ounce of triple sec, 1 ounce of cranberry juice, a half ounce of fresh lime juice, and a quarter ounce of simple syrup with a lemon or lime twist for spiral effect. You're going to rim the glass with some red sugar or some crushed red candies like Jolly Ranchers if you have it. Shake the vodka, triple sec, cranberry juice, lime juice, and the syrup with ice straight into prepared martini glass. Top with your twist, and there you have a
happy Halloween.
There you have a Red Spiral. It tastes like diabetes in a cup.
Oh my. Oh, hang on. Let me check my A1C. Let me do that first. I'm sorry. Why don't you ask Brittany first? I think she's enjoying it.
Fun fact, they're not all winners.
Fun fact, no one drank this out.
Oh boy. I don't know. I feel like I was too eager. I went in too hard with
I was going to say, actually,
I just was like, it
tastes fine. I think vodka is the main thing in this. And, I'm all right with it.
I gotta realize we're about to talk about some secrets in this film that I can't reveal to my two co-hosts. So,
oh God,
you need a moment. You've got 2 other drinks. You
can we cut the feed? This has gone off the rails already. Have some of your diabetes wine and your pumpkin cider.
I gotta chase the cocktail with a wine.
Is that pumpkin cider? I don't know if I want to plug something if you don't like it, but
it's delicious.
Okay, go ahead. Doc's
cider.
Oh, okay.
I got it at Mount Juliet Beer Company.
Well, I'll be dang.
It's no Red Spiral, but it'll do.
Yeah.
All right.
It's no Miller Lite. Am I right?
What is?
Yeah.
What is, sir?
Idea.
Let's talk money. I kind of mentioned at the forefront that this was an independent film.
Mm-hmm.
It grew into something much more than that.
Oh, yeah.
But what do we think Saw took to be made?
Sorry, I don't know if people realize that for at least 5-6 years, this started a Halloween tradition.
Yes.
And me and Stoney and some other friends would go see this every year around Halloween. up in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
This movie?
Saw 2, Saw 3. Like we actually saw those
every year.
as we were in college,
That's
in
nice.
between having
Aw.
sex.
And
With each
drinking
other?
beer.
Huh?
With each other?
I mean, maybe. I think we're impersonating wrestlers. I don't think there was any sex going on at all. I was personally doing Val Venus.
Of course.
Looking in
but
the
you know
mirror.
what? It was cool to like, oh, hey, Saul's coming out on Halloween.
Let's all go see it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
None of us have dates. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
That's cool.
All right, money.
Money, yeah.
And this is the first one,
This
so
is
I
the
don't
budget.
expect it to. Yep,
So
I
we're
don't
talking
expect
budget.
it to be that
Low
high.
budget. Yeah. And I mean, there wasn't really that
It made a
many.
ton of money. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say like 4 million,
4
and
million.
that may even be too much.
I was going to say 3.5.
Okay.
You neither one of you would make the final showcase on the prices,
Oh
right?
man, Drew Carey,
both
you
went
asshole.
over.
Oh, over.
1.2 million.
Oh, my word. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're telling me that Robin Hood Men in Tights guy couldn't at least get $1 million?
Not for that film.
Damn.
Wow.
Don't even think about the lethal
I don't-
weapon guy.
I don't even. Danny Glover did
Wow.
it for free.
Yeah. Like, feel like
They-
that's
yeah.
Danny Glover's like
Yeah.
rate.
They gave him Cheez-Its. They just threw Cheez-Its on the floor and he acted.
All right. So let's
White cheddar.
Yeah. White
White
cheddar.
cheddar
My
Jesus.
God, he's a legend.
talk box office.
Okay.
Okay. So
all right.
it opened October 29th, 2004.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that
cool.
close to Halloween.
Okay.
Its actual 21st birthday is only 12 days
Okay.
away.
All right.
That's
all
really
right.
cool. Okay.
It opened on
realize.
over 2,300 screens.
Whew.
It opened opposite the Jonathan Glazer drama Birth, starring Nicole
Great,
Kidman,
Great.
Lauren Bacall.
Just got added to Criterion Collection.
And also opening that weekend was Ray with Jamie Foxx.
Don't get me started. Don't
Now,
get me started.
I will
I
say,
got a woman way over town.
Saw did not open at number 1,
Okay.
but was in the top 5.
Yeah.
Opening weekend, U.S. Canada. What are we thinking Saw brought home?
Okay. It's rated R.
You said it was 1 point what million?
1.2 is what
Yep.
it cost.
2
Oh, it definitely made it. It had to make its budget back. It opened in the top 5, just not number 1.
Correct.
Right. And I feel like Ray was out for like a couple of weeks at least.
I was gonna
No,
say
this
who?
was they opened together.
Oh, they did open both?
Ray, according to Box Office Mojo, Ray
Okay.
and Birth opened along with Saw.
I've never even
I'm
heard
going to
of Birth.
say
Neither.
I've never
Birth
heard
has
of this
Nicole
movie.
Kidman in it.
Yes, I said that.
Okay. And I'm going to say 9 million.
9 million.
Oh,
That's probably too high, but I think it's single digits.
I was going like way high.
I mean,
12.
I'm not
million.
very good at this.
I'm the worst at this.
9 and 12. Brittany would come up on the stage this time because she went under the most. Saw brought in $18,276,000.
Oh my
opening
God.
weekend.
Good for them.
My God, that's more than the Smashing Machine.
So yeah, like
Oh my God.
like 6 times more.
Yeah.
Um,
Holy.
your top 5 was the Richard Gere classic, Shall We Dance?
Thank you. With Jennifer Lopez.
Yep. Shark Tale.
Yes.
Then Saw,
Okay.
Ray, and The Grudge.
Oh, okay,
The Grudge came out
okay,
this year.
all
Oh,
right.
we were talking about doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Total domestic box office. I really thought this made more money. Saw brought in the U.S. and Canada little over $55 million.
But how many Bulgarians saw it?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Worldwide, it made a total with the U.S. It made right at a little over 103 million.
Okay. What was the budget again?
Yeah, 1.2.
Exactly.
It made money. I just thought it made more.
No, it don't. How much? It made $98 million. I mean, my God.
So the
And remember, Danny Glover was paid in Cheez-Its.
yeah.
On the
So
floor.
yeah.
they didn't even put a bowl. God.
So the UK brought in a little over $12.5 million, and
Okay.
Italy right at $6.5 million.
They're sick.
Our friends in Bulgaria, $61,000.
Okay. Oh, you know what? They love themselves some film.
Yeah.
Cinema.
You would
Yeah.
think the perfect country for a film like this did not accept it. Serbia
Oh.
Mm.
$1,500.
I've always been
$1,500?
disappointed in them.
Oh wow.
You would think. So, like you talked about, this started a yearly tradition for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years
Okay.
of continuous Saw. So this Saw made like 103 is what I said, worldwide. Saw 2, you get a jump to 147.
Okay.
And then Saw 3 is 165. Saw 4 gets a drop to 139. Saw 5 drops even further to 114. And then Saw 6. This is where the studios were like, we might be done with this one. Saw 6 brought in $68 million.
Oh.
But then Saw 3D, which was number 7, I remember nothing about, bounced back with $136 million.
No. I'll be honest. I don't really remember shit about most of these.
Yeah, I remember like this one,
And
the
I
second one, and then stopping at the third one, being like, I don't care anymore.
I would like to go on record by saying I don't really want to do these for any other Saw movies.
I would like to do 2, and then that's it.
And that's it.
We're not doing 2.
There you go. Tell them right
We have
now.
to do it for the live stream.
Right
Okay.
now.
Sure. Okay.
But
You guys can talk
but I mean,
about
you have
it.
to think with their budget and the money they make. I mean, it's so cheap. I mean, big picture, it's so cheap to do.
I mean, horror in general as a genre.
Right.
is
I mean,
cheaper.
starting with Halloween. I mean, it's cheap.
Overall, you like the film.
Yeah.
25th. You as well.
Yeah, I was born a Christian, and I was offended by some
I don't
of
know
it.
if you can spell Christian, let alone be one.
I think it starts with a
mean,
K.
He's
There's
playing
3 of them.
God, right? So, oh God.
No, I'll be honest. I really, I don't want to say I enjoyed it, but I did. It's cool for what it was.
Mhm.
I do like the ending, and I kind of like the themes of it because I don't think you'd seen anything like that.
It's
and
a weird morality play.
It is, and they push. I mean, and that's kind of what makes it like where the other ones like it just starts to become about how gruesome it can be without like we really have lost the message of what
literally losing
of
the
what
plot.
Jigsaw was wanting to do. Yeah.
Right.
But I did, and I actually just watched this just a few days ago, so it could be fresh on my mind. And I actually think the acting is pretty good.
I loved it. Like the scene where Adam's acting out like his fake death. It's almost like this movie is like borderline campy, which is like right up my alley. So like it's dealing with all of this like super like dark, twisted, like people are lying, people are cheating, people are like doing all sorts of like terrible things, and then it's just like Adam the whole time is just being this like.
But can I say,
amazing,
like, watching it now and like when Carrie Yules is talking to these students and Jigsaw's laying there, and then that guy from Lost or whatever shows up, it all looks like it's painfully obvious of what is going on. But I guess at the time it didn't. But I will say, I was shocked that Carrie Yules lost to Denzel Washington in Training Day. What
is Elwes?
Elwes?
I always said it was Ools.
Oh yeah, I thought it was.
Sorry.
I watched numerous YouTube videos to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Carrie Yules lost the Oscar.
Carrie Yules
to Denzel Washington for Training Day.
Wait, for this?
Yeah.
I was like,
look it up.
Cannot be true. Sometimes you really
for those of you watching on YouTube or Facebook or X, feel free to leave us comments on what you thought about Saw as well. Love to know what you think. But what do we think the journalists of the movie world thought about this on Rotten Tomatoes?
Ooh.
I will say there's 194 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
What's it?
By the critics, from the critics.
Oh, from the critics. Okay.
I don't really know from research if they are from day one in 2004 or if they're of recent year.
They're catching up.
But what do we think?
I still don't. I mean, it's got to still be rotten.
I have 43%.
43?
Let's say like 52.
43 and 52. You guys are both pretty close. 50%.
Oh.
Right down the middle.
Cowards.
Yeah.
They couldn't go one way or another.
No.
I see.
Exactly.
And that's why this government's in a lockdown right now.
Shut down.
Yeah, same thing.
Nope.
Popcorn meter. That's us average Joes. Did we like it more or less than the critics?
Well, we always know the
for
average
sure.
Joes are dumber.
Yeah, but we're more inclined to be entertained.
True.
And not have
True.
sticks
Has
up our
to.
butts.
It has to be more than 50.
I'm gonna say
72.
72.
67.
Hold your horses. 84%.
Of course it is.
Okay. Sure.
Most of those are better from like you or Jesse.
Yeah, we're on.
Just pumping those numbers up.
I'm creating fake accounts to
Yeah.
go in.
Yeah.
I've never seen such.
We have a question that I don't think's been answered because driving up from Memphis, I listened to this week's Drinking With episode that we did on Shaun of the Dead. And Stoney informed us that somebody here hates that movie. But he couldn't remember who said they hated Shaun of the Dead.
No.
That's Jesse.
Oh, no.
He's not here to defend
Yeah,
himself.
what a coward.
He vilely hates that movie. Like,
Do you know
awful.
why?
He just doesn't think
As
it's
his
good or
long-standing
funny.
partner from 34 years,
34 years.
do you know why he doesn't
Since
like it?
infants.
He borderline asked me not to buy it.
Oh my God, refusing money. Why does he hate it so much?
He doesn't think it's good or funny. I don't know. I don't.
Huh.
I
Does
mean,
he
I'm
find
not.
any horror comedy entertaining?
Yeah,
Like Tucker
He's
and
not
Dale?
a big horror comedy person.
Okay.
So, but that's the like. Don't bring that shit up
Okay.
around
No,
him.
no.
'Cause
Jesse, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Oof.
I'm gonna have to go back on his letterbox.
hates
We can
that
pick
movie.
apart
You
something.
might want to have an employee meeting.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
All right.
Well, listen, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but the fact that he doesn't like Shaun of the Dead, I found out Brittany hated Friendship. I'm pretty pissed.
I hated Friendship too. I'm right there with
I'm
you.
pretty pissed over here.
The movie was boring as hell.
That movie made me violently angry.
I'm with you. Yeah.
So
they
but
did Paul Rudd dirty.
I understand the humor. I just don't think it's for me. But I get it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
How did y'all feel about Passion of the Christ?
You have to go on my Letterboxd.
Man,
Oh. Great. I have to do research.
And I did some research on Letterboxd for Saw, in fact, and I got a couple of Letterboxd reviews here for you. We can go over. Colin Stroop, 4 stars.
Oh, God.
This movie is a great example of my theory that a good story outshines bad acting. And there's
What?
some bad acting in this movie.
Really?
You have
think
you
it's
have
bad.
a classically trained English actor in Carrie Elwes, and then you also have the writer playing Adam, who's
I thought he was
Australian.
great.
Who's Australian, and Carrie Elwes's British accent comes in and out through, and he's wooden the whole time in his portrayal of the Doctor.
I thought he was perfectly on point of what his character was.
I don't see. I
I
mean,
didn't-
it's not great, but I don't
With-
think it's awful.
Yeah, I don't think
Colin.
it's awful acting.
And then Danny Glover,
I thought
he's so over the top.
I mean, he is over. I mean,
and that's
yeah,
just hit.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'll be honest. I wasn't too distracted by him only because I forgot he was in it. So,
Yeah,
fair.
but
I wasn't I liked
Okay.
the acting. I thought it was totally
So
fine.
me and Colin are on an island alone. That's
Yeah.
fine. With the
My
other stars that-
letterbox review.
I looked for years and I missed it.
Well, I did it today because I
Oh,
watched
shit.
this
I
movie
say
today.
I just saw it.
It said, "Adam is so cunty. I love him."
So
Adam is so what?
Cunty.
Oh,
Can I say that on this?
I don't think you
hope
can.
so. Okay, we're good. We're
Oh
getting a
wait,
thumbs
we're
up.
getting a thumbs up.
The
Never
FCC's
mind.
not listening.
Never mind.
Uh,
You can.
The next one is Justine, 3 stars from Justine. And she says, I love that he built little dioramas of the traps. Everybody needs hobbies.
Yeah,
Love.
he did keep himself busy.
Yeah, he did. I mean, when you're fighting stage 4 cancer, I mean, what else is there
But
to
when
do?
he's on that ground for that long, I mean, that's some real
Well, didn't he administer
dedication.
himself?
Everybody
with
misses that point. Like,
Yeah,
he was
no, he-
drugged.
He did, because when
Yeah.
he wakes up, it's like he was born again, and then
Like
rips
Passion
off
of the
his makeup.
Christ.
Right, he rips off his makeup.
Exactly like
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ.
And
when
it's like,
Jesus
game
ripped off that
over.
makeup.
I thought it was Jim Caviezel.
And he shuts that garage door
Game over.
with real fucking fury.
Um,
I was so mad.
yeah,
I was so mad they left Adam in there. He didn't do anything. He didn't do
Did
anything
he show
wrong.
back
he
up?
wrote that. He wrote it.
Ugh.
Did he ever show back up, or we just assume he died?
I don't recall. Carrie
I
shows
don't think
back
he did.
up in like 3 or 5.
Yeah,
one of
I
the
was
two.
wondering because he leaves, and then I assume in my head I'm like, oh, he's dying, like
Yeah.
in the
Bleeding
hallway.
out and shit.
You know,
Yeah.
like he's literally like his makeup when he's leaving, he's just
Yes.
like white as a ghost,
Yes.
and like it's kind of funny, but
Yeah.
That's where that good acting comes in. He basically looks like what from Undertaker from the 90s.
yeah,
Where he's like, just go. Just.
it's like Halloween makeup.
Also, did they ever explain where his like wife and daughter went? Like, I know the guy that was trying to kill them did not, but
Yeah.
so
but he
no,
never-
so like the cops came because she like overpowered Zepp, and
Yeah.
then so she
Yeah.
was able to call the cops, and I think the
He
cops
got
were
some
there.
red sugar.
and he was
Oh,
a wimp.
perfect.
He was a wimp.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you seen him? His
Yeah, I
name's Zepp.
did. Yeah, exactly. He was a bug-eyed son of a bitch.
KT on Letterboxd gives
Oh, yeah.
Saw 4 stars. I'm moving this train along.
Yeah.
She says John Kramer is such a drama queen. Girl, stand up. You're being weird.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
She's not wrong.
No, she's not.
It's just a theater
Good
kid acting out
observation.
his like
Yeah, it is.
ultimate fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like this is the best part I've ever played.
And then lastly, I have Alice VL. Only a half star for Saw.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
that's
Yep.
that's a little.
This film would be great. The ending's so good, though, if it wasn't so unnecessarily, horrendously violent and gross. I can't.
It's not even any of that though.
It's really not gross. I mean,
It's not.
Mm,
I don't think this first one is like gross or
it
violent
did,
at
it
all.
did supposedly start the torture porn genre.
Yeah. Hostel came out afterwards
Hostel
and
was
stuff like
a
that.
year or two later.
I think it was
I don't
the
know.
very next year, and then
I think
Saw.
people are
Then
dramatic.
I mean, maybe, but we saw Terrifier 3 in theaters, and
Together.
yeah, I
Look
threw
at
up my
that.
pinto beans.
I just went through the Terrifier haunted house at Hollywood Horror Nights in L.A. and
Hollywood Hard Nights. What's that about? What do y'all do there?
I'll show you. I'll show you after the show. But no, it smelled.
Ugh.
They have the bathroom scene is recreated,
Ew.
and you walk through a door that's just hanging dirty underwear, tidy whities that are like poop smears.
Ew.
Yeah, and there's a room where you go in where it smells like bleach because Art's just throwing bleach everywhere.
Wow. That's incredible, actually.
It was.
I will say, and I feel like we probably have just been so saturated, but I do think there are parts of Saw that were disgusting at the time.
The first
At the time,
movie, though?
absolutely. Yeah.
I really do. I mean, I think it sounds crazy these days, but it did start this whole thing of like, oh, like torture porn. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
He cut his
essentially,
ankle off with a rusty saw.
I honestly,
but on top of like the
That did not, like-
killings that were happening and showing like the brains and the scalp and the
Uh,
cutting
the
and
guy
the
who crawls through the razor. The
Yeah,
barbed wire.
yeah.
that's in the first one.
Yeah, that's the first
yeah.
one.
Oh,
Didn't you just watch this?
Today.
Oh my God. Are you
Oh.
confused?
today.
But the thing is, since then, you've had Saw movies, you have Hostel movies,
Sure.
you've had other movies,
Terrifier.
you've had Terrifier movies. So
Yeah.
The Serbian
Now-
film.
watching it like now,
It feels.
oh,
like,
it ain't shit.
No, yeah, especially
That's
the
the
first
problem.
one.
Be
I
on
feel like,
TBS.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
honestly.
TBS like at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So my son can see it. You sick
Sandwich
sons of
between
bitches.
reruns of The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Yeah. and Becker.
It's on
Wasn't
ABC
one of those
Family.
women in Becker?
Yeah. Some fun facts about Saw as we move on. This film
Oh, we're moving on.
Oh.
was shot entirely in 18 days.
What? I don't believe it.
Then why did it cost 1.2
How long did
million?
it take Danny Glover to get to set?
Well, Danny
Just
Glover
Cheez-Its.
shot his scenes in 2 days.
Of course he did.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
he
a
wasn't
pro.
really-
Monica Potter shot her scenes in 3 days,
Damn.
and Shawnee Smith shot her scenes in 1 day.
Who's
Oh
that?
wow, that's the.
Is that Amanda?
Amanda.
Amanda,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
And actually, Shawnee shot her scenes while battling the flu in 104-degree temperature fever.
Well, that sounds like something she shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah,
And
I did that working at National Shores. No big deal.
and if you didn't know, there's actually a Saw short film that came out before the movie.
Oh,
And Shawnee actually refused to do the film, but then upon seeing the short film, was like, okay, I'm game.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
What was it about the short film that changed her mind? I wonder.
I didn't ask her.
Where they could put her in a bear trap around her head, and she'd say,
I
okay.
can see this starting as a short film, though, especially like with the one location and the two guys, and you don't know what's happening. I feel like that to me is like the core of this first movie. That's like that's what the interesting part of it.
Yeah.
Plus, you had no money, so you had to limit.
Yeah, you're in a bathroom, two guys
in a bathroom in a cup.
Sounds like a video I've watched once.
Yeah,
it's totally like
genders were reversed, but yeah,
$1.5 million. God,
Speaking
that looks pretty cheap if you think about it.
Speaking of two guys, James Wan and Lee Wannell met in high school in Australia, and then later attended the same college. So they've been like longtime friends even before.
Hello, Mike.
They love each other.
Yep. They decided they wanted to make a film together and instead of coming up with a concept first, they decided, let's come up with a dollar amount that we can make a film for and then create the film after that, which is what they did. Smart. And that's how Saw came about.
Oh, so they got the money first and then said,
they're
hey,
like, we have to make,
what can we do?
Something.
Well, no, they didn't have the money first because they had to go shop a script around, but they
that's true.
Figured like, hey, I think we can do this, this, and this for $1 million.
If we get 4 boxes of Cheez-Its, I think Danny Glover might be interested. Mel Gibson is going to take a little more, but Danny Glover.
Yeah. So the two of them tried to sell their script to studios in Australia. Did I get you?
There's some in my mouth.
Here, you want another drink?
Yeah, I guess.
So the two of them tried to sell their script to studios in Australia before a Hollywood studio bought and produced the film. And the two also wrote the script and submitted it to their manager. The manager then sent it off to places in LA. An agent there summoned the two of them for a meeting. They were encouraged to shoot a scene from the script as a short film, which is how you get the short film Saw. And so what they did, they shot the reverse bear trap scene that you see Shawnee with, but Lee is the character playing Adam. So Adam in the short film in the original script is actually in the bear trap.
He's in it.
Yep.
Got it.
So after shooting the scene, they submitted the scenes to numerous studios, this resulting in being hired by Lionsgate's film.
Oh, look at that. We have an audience member yawning.
Wow.
How nice.
People were hanging off the rafters to get in this place, damn it. Sorry, we're not entertaining.
Yeah, people flipped my car over.
Yeah. This was the closing film for the Toronto Film Festival.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Oh my God.
That the timing of this movie coming out is like the reason why it was so successful. Jesus, I can't.
Oh,
speak.
You mean like coming out right before Halloween?
Well, no, like 2005 or 2004.
Yeah.
It's 21.
Like if this movie came out to like now, it would be like, this is nothing to me.
Oh, that's what I mean. This came at a time where people were not exposed to such, I feel like, gruesome stuff where it's like, oh wait, with these traps, and like people kept going to see them because they wanted to. Did anyone really give a shit about the stories, or was it more about the
first one I did
trapments?
The story, I think the first one is the story, like is the twist and is like everything. But like, do you think it's like a lightning in a bottle type situation with this?
Well, I don't know, because if you fast forward to or rewind to two years ago in 2023 when Saw 10 came out, it did almost $113 million at the box office.
But how long did it? Wasn't it there's a pretty big gap between
it and the previous one? 2 years. So Spiral. But Spiral only did $40 million at the box office because nobody really wants to see Chris Rock in a horror film.
Right.
I didn't see that one, so.
Oh, there you go.
Right. Spiral and Saw 6 are the only two in the whole franchise that didn't make over $100 million.
Okay.
So people still want.
They still want it. They still want.
I mean, I still think they want that kind of shock and value, and I feel like that's what
I'm one of them.
Why? I mean, Terrifier keeps making. I mean, there's things that feed fair. that I feel like people enjoy.
Yeah.
I think it's people.
What is gonna
I don't want this to be controversial, but I think it's people who go to hell. But I think people enjoy those things, and you kind of want to see how much are they going to push that boundary of how can they keep kind of topping themselves? And I think that's why a lot of people went to see all these Saw movies, and eventually They're going to disappoint because it is the same old shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you
10
give
movies
people a
is too
break,
much.
right? And you
But
give
there's
people a
11
break.
coming out.
It's too much.
But then I feel like Terrifier, because of Art the Clown, there's also that you can kind of latch on to where you like the character. Like, and I feel like that's kind of the case with Freddy Krueger. He made a ton of movies.
They have longevity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger's a real person. And as he made his movies, you kind of latched on because you liked him. And I feel like Art the Clown is the same way. But Saul did start this. Here's the thing. This is what I think. And if you guys want to take a bathroom break, you can. This is what two things happen.
Need to hear what the critic says.
2 things happen.
10 things have happened.
Not 10 things. No.
Too many things.
Hold on, let me check my A1C. Saul started the thing that kind of exposed where, like, look what you can do and get away with, and it's kind of shock and horror, and look what it can produce. I feel like Saul did that, and then I feel like there was this PG-13 horror craze that The Ring started. Those two I felt like go hand in hand, where they kind of introduced a new thing of horror that we did for probably 5-10 years, I would say. And there were sequels upon that. The Grudge is one of them, but The Uninvited, like there's other ones that played to that
kind of toe that line, but don't really cross that.
Right.
Like,
and obviously quality means a lot. But then I don't think you have Terrifier and stuff if you have Saul. I don't think Hostel gets made without the success of Saul. So I think there's things like that end up being, besides the IP stuff where like people are going to try and do Freddy and Jason and and Leatherface and stuff like that.
It's definitely an iconic, groundbreaking, trailblazing sort of type.
Yeah.
Like
and
set up as a horror movie.
And we've done Drinking With before, but like it's always that kind of horror that breaks through. And I feel like the top of my mind, Blair Witch Project,
which
it's
led to Paranormal Activity,
right? Which leads to
exactly.
You made it for such a small amount, made a ton of money, and now look where it's at.
You don't
look what
have
you've done.
Host, which I love, and I know you love, without
Best
Blair
thing
Witch
coming out of the pandemic,
right? And he's right. Like Paranormal Activity, you had 4 or 5 movies. I mean, and Blair Witch tried to redo them, and they never captured. But it seems like there's always those ones, and Saw is just one of those. It's like, people actually like came to see it, and they want to be grossed out, and they want to see what this next trap is, and I think the twist is always a part of it. Who's in what does it, and
they're like, how uncomfortable am I going to be? How, like, are they gonna get are they gonna get me this time, or am I gonna be grossed out? Am I gonna be scared? That's fair. But 10 movies is too many movies.
I mean, it is too many.
You can give me 10 more Friday the 13th movies, and this still won't be enough. But we talked about it being the closing film at Toronto Film Festival. It also played at Sundance. But the NC-17 version of the film is what was showed.
Oh,
what in the world?
Yep. And so, in order to get that R-rated version that we eventually got, obviously James Wan had to cut some stuff, including one of Amanda sifting through the intestines to find the key to unlock her, and then also the character Paul, who was the one going through the razor wire. That shows him really struggling through that razor wire in detail, and then there were some forensics scenes, pictures and such. So they had to do that and change some of the color balance to get the R rating from the MPAA.
I don't think anybody in this day and age would watch Saw and think that it was a Sundance and TIFF selection.
No.
It just shows you where they were then and their taste now.
For sure.
And principal photography took place in a warehouse. All done in a converted warehouse. So the bathroom set was actually built. They weren't in anything like that. And while the other locations were existing rooms that were just redressed to fit, you had the
you can kind of tell
the police station. You had the apartment,
the hospital,
the hospital, his office.
Yeah,
and they go talk to him. I'm like, oh, that is a plain old warehouse thing.
It really works if you're not really paying attention. If you're just like, this is a movie I'm watching.
Even if they're cutting corners, you don't really notice it. And I think it kind of speaks to their kind of smarts about budget and making things work enough, but also kind of what are you there for?
Yeah.
What are you wanting? And I don't think anybody cares if his office looks like shit or not, and you
That's
could tell
not the
that it's
point.
not real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then the bathroom scenes, which I just realized this in doing research, the bathroom scenes were all shot in chronological order.
Oh, nice.
So, because James Wan wanted the characters to emotionally go through, the actors to go emotionally go through what the actors are going through as the
Well,
movie
now
goes
I know
along.
why Carrie looked like the Undertaker from the
From the
90s.
bear.
No wonder. That makes sense.
That makes sense. But also, those are my favorite scenes. Of during the movie, I was just like, "Can we just get back to the bathroom?
I
I need
was
to see what
too.
these besties
Yeah.
are up
I
to.
was
Are
too.
they going to turn on
and
each
then
other?"
they're like, hey, what he's saying, he's lying.
"Yeah,
And then he's like, oh, he's a paparazzi and shit like that. Like, I agree.
Yeah.
I kind of.
every time they cut to some fucking other scene, I'm like, no, let's go back to the bathroom."
It is true. I do kind of like what they like. And then they would kind of go back and tell you the story, which ended up becoming like a Saw thing.
Yeah.
But
They
But yeah.
love a flashback in this
oh,
franchise.
yeah.
And then
Oh,
sometimes I
buddy.
can't keep up. I'm just like, what? Where are we? What
Yeah.
are we doing?
What are we doing? So we don't know where the film takes place because it's never acknowledged, what city it's taking place in.
Detroit.
But however,
Why did I also think it was Detroit?
Exactly.
'cause
Exactly.
it-
Exactly.
the maps that are used by the two detectives, Cap and Singh, when reviewing the location of the fire alarm reports, is actually a map of Washington, D.C.
Uh-huh.
So technically,
Oh.
there's a universe where Saul takes place in the nation's capital, which ironically, if you don't know this or not, there's a little Easter egg. It was unintentional, I believe, but the cell phone that Carrie Elwes' character
In the
has
box.
in the box,
Mhm.
when it opens up, it shows the date and time, and the date is September 10th, 2001.
Oh,
Oh, no. No.
no. So it didn't matter anyway.
Oh,
If they're in D.C. near the Pentagon, it didn't.
None of it mattered.
God.
Never forget.
Yeah, because you see Carrie Elwes getting away, and he meets up with his wife. He's like, "You're not going to believe the day I had. Just wait a day."
And then they have to,
God bless.
he has to wake up the next day.
Yeah, man. So the detectives track down a fire alarm to a warehouse on Stygian Street, and Stygian is the name of James Wan's first film.
I don't know what
No,
that is.
I
I've
don't
never-
either.
yeah.
I'm assuming it's a super independent film. But the film contains many references to the great Italian horror director Dario Argento.
Mm.
The creepy painted puppet is a reference to his Deep Red film from
Mhm.
1975,
Mhm.
while the unseen killer's black gloves are one of Argento's trademarks and can be seen in almost all of his films.
Every single one of them.
Mhm.
Lee Wannell came up with the idea of giving John Kramer a brain tumor while spending time in a neurology ward for anxiety and headaches. He said that undergoing numerous tests and expecting bad news made him reflect on his own mortality. He used this experience in creating a character who only had a few years left to live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that guy, didn't he live for
Well,
years and years and years?
2023 is when the last Saw came out, and he was still alive and kicking
Yeah, so I guess he beat it.
several times.
Yeah. Good for him.
One of the sequels, he's flat out fucking killed, and then a
Yeah.
lobotomy happens in the beginning of the next film.
Man, doesn't a lobotomy sound nice?
I'm starting
In
to think
today's world, yes, but in
Sounds
today's
wonderful.
economy, I can't afford it.
I'm starting to think these things are fake
What things are fake?
movies.
Things are fake. You really think Saw's a documentary?
Was it not?
It's a found footage film.
Found footage, yeah.
Like Blair Witch until they showed up at the VMAs.
No, like the Avengers.
Bastards.
The Avengers.
Oh, sorry.
Civil War is.
Don't get me started on MCU.
Carrie Elwes actually filed a lawsuit against the producers and the production company of Saw
No.
because he only
bitch.
received a
That
nominal
British-
salary. He was supposed to get back end. He claimed to have been promised a 1% of the profit, which would be considerable since the film earned over 100 million globally,
Sure.
What? Oh, man.
not counting VHS and DVD sales at that point.
Exactly.
The case was.
Let me tell you, the Saw VHS is worth a lot of money.
Oh, is it now?
Yes.
Okay. You got one?
No.
Oh, damn. The
That
case
bitch
was
sells when it comes in
Oh, does
here.
the case was finally settled out of court due to the disagreements. Elwes chose not to be involved with any of the sequels until Saw 3D in 2010.
Okay. I was wondering if he came back.
He Yeah,
We
he came
talked
back.
about
What'd you
that.
say
Oh,
on
yeah.
5 or something like that?
Okay.
Because I started a rewatch of all the films, and after 4, I just said I can't.
I
do
don't
this.
care anymore. Like after 3,
Yeah,
like in
I
the middle
don't.
of 3, I'm just like, I don't give a shit about this
I
anymore.
really don't remember much about any of them, but I do remember a lot from.
The
I actually
second
remember a
one
lot
is
from the first one.
good.
Second
I
one's
love the
good.
second one.
It's like
Might be
they're
my favorite.
like it's kind of like a haunted house, sort of like
Mhm.
Sort of.
maze
It's a house
situation.
with a bunch of mazes and
Yeah, it's
big-
fun. It's good.
big pile of needles.
I noticed you're not drinking your drink that you made.
I'm watching my A1 count.
No,
Well, I mean, if you're not gonna drink it,
right?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
All right,
Here you
well,
go. Oh, I thought you were gonna
was
pour it in her
pour
drink.
my cup.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was her asking for your cup.
My bad.
Yeah.
God, it's gross.
It's really
what?
bad.
I'll be honest. It's not. I thought it would be worse. I mean, it's mainly
Wait,
vodka.
It's
was-
better than last year's.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah, that's true.
What the ring one was
Yeah. That burnt-
one of
that
the
burnt.
worst ones. The
Yeah.
ring
Burnt.
one was bad.
And you drink that too.
I drank them all.
Yeah.
Good for you. You should do this 12 times a year like we do.
I think my liver would
Yeah.
hate me.
The ending, I mean, the scene where Adam, you talked about there's not a lot of gore or anything. There's a lot of gross in this fucking film. And the scene where Adam
so-
plunges his hand down a dirty, filthy toilet.
Oh, with the poo. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that was an
kinda
homage to
gross.
Train Spotting, one of his favorite films.
Oh.
And the scene in
Look
Train
at him
Spotting
being
is
cheeky.
much worse than the scene in Saw.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
But the ending from where Adam is going through Zepp's pockets looking for a way out
Yeah.
or
the
whatever.
key to his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From that part to Jigsaw rising from the floor and slamming the door, that was all done in one shot.
Oh.
Mm. Now that you say that, yes. Oh my gosh, I never noticed before.
It was all done in one shot.
I love when that music hits
Oh,
and he's just,
Oh, and I'm
Starts
just so
to-
mad. I'm just like, you bitch.
it's like, oh God, granddad
fucking
woke up.
dramatic ass
Granddad
bitch.
actually has been sleeping this whole time.
I still remember to this day seeing that movie in theaters when it came out,
Yeah.
and the whole fucking crowded
I love
theater gasped
Yeah.
when you see his head rise.
Yep, because you kind of forget about him being
Yeah.
in.
You
the-
do.
And you don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
it's
yeah.
him. You're a lot. The
still-
whole time you think Zepp is.
Yeah,
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Yeah.
I remember I saw it at Hollywood 27 and people started chanting RVD. It was weird, but people were excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
RVD. RV. And I thought, what? And anyway, it was confusing, but people were excited.
Like most Hollywood films get like test screenings and such.
Yeah, yeah,
With
yeah.
audiences giving their feedback and such, and then filmmakers can go back and edit some
They didn't
things,
do this?
make some new scenes. Well, it had test screenings and whatnot because this film was designed to go straight to video.
Okay.
That's what it was made for. But after
see that.
positive screenings, it was given the nod to become a feature film.
It's just crazy. And what it was able to spun is
Yeah.
the
wild.
money on the table.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's kind of wild.
I just think about the way you would have to find that film in 2004 if it went straight to video.
Right?
Is that,
Because-
yeah.
Kind of
At that point,
fascinating.
Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, and those such are slowly dying off at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the beginning.
It could
the
be a
end.
red box though.
My favorite
Redbox?
thing about the Saw DVDs is that they're all weirdly designed where they're like clear, but then there's
Yeah.
like these hands
Oh,
that
yeah.
are like
And you
the
take off the
3,
sleeve.
2,
Yeah.
and they're all very creepy looking.
Yeah. Well, in Saw 1, and I don't know if it's in your notes, but Carrie Eulis,
Hell
his
is.
dick is in it. Can
His
you believe
dick
that it was
is the
one?
finger.
That's what I'm saying.
This isn't 28 years later.
This is Saw
28
1.
days later.
And you're like, oh
Yeah,
my God, that's Carrie Eulis's dick.
Oh,
His British
Alicia
ass-
Silverstone
British?
cut
Yeah,
it off
it
in the
really-
crush.
It's very British. Very British. Covered in tea. Ugh.
Okay.
We'll see if
Uh,
people can get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Because Danger Zone have it.
coming soon to Danger Zone Video.
Yeah.
The only I looked for what we had for Saw. The only thing we had right now is Saw 2 on DVD.
Well, there is a severed hand over there on
Yep.
the counter.
Yep.
We don't
That'd-
have any.
That'd have been a great
dicks,
centerpiece.
unfortunately.
Oh, damn. we
There's
should
a-
have. And
this.
don't we usually have the movie here or
Yeah.
something?
Well, that's why we have the. I don't know.
What's
There's
that?
a piece of something.
A piece
A piece
of
of
Something.
something.
Body
All right.
part.
The
I don't know.
screenplay for Saw, to get us back on track, was written in 2001 as a calling card for director James Wan and Lee Wannell trying to break into Hollywood. As we talked about, they shot a low-budget short based on the scene in the film, which we talked about. And this proved successful enough to attract the attention of Evolution Entertainment, who then immediately formed a horror genre called Twisted Pictures.
I think of them every single time I see a Saw movie.
With
It shows up.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a fun intro.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And for years, every year, you were used to seeing it. I don't know if they did anything else, but I swear to God, every time it come
With
up
the
and they
barbed
did
wire
that,
that twists around, and
They
you're
did
just like,
9 more Saws and like some other films that I had never heard of
I was
before.
going to say, I don't know if I've ever seen any besides that were related to Saw, but
I
I
might have.
Twisted
their
Pictures.
introduction and then Blumhouse's intro
yeah,
are my 2 favorites.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, according to a 2020 Variety article, Saw is the 5th most profitable horror film of all time.
Oh, I could see that.
You want to take?
Oh, I'm sorry. You think I'm cheating from your test?
Well, this wasn't going to be a test, but I was like, well, I'll make it a test. What do
Right.
we think the top 5 are? Not in, you have to give me in any
No,
order.
wait a minute. Hold on a second.
No.
Let's think about this. First of all, she's drunk. She has no idea what's happening.
So this
Look
is,
at her glass.
Yeah.
Look at her glass. Can someone hand her that one?
this is going to be
No, seriously. Can someone hand her that one?
this will be box office
Not
versus
franchise.
budget. No, they're just film, just one film.
Okay, that was my question.
Mm.
So based off of one film, budget to box office,
Yes,
Saul was number
5.
5.
What do you think the rest of the top 5 are?
I mean, Halloween's got to be in there, right? Or is it 2? Because we're talking the 70s.
Well, I'm wondering, like, does the Halloween
That's
resurgence count? Like the newest,
I don't know.
or what
This
are we
is-
talking about?
One
Just-
film, like the 1977, 78 Halloween would be one film. Rob Zombies would be another
No.
film. So forth.
But the Halloween 40 years later is one of the
I
best,
feel like-
highly successful rated R movies.
I think that's fair to put it up there.
I think so too. I think it's
Which
a
film are
high.
y'all talking about?
Jamie Lee Curtis's Halloween 40 years later that started Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends.
So
Yes.
you're saying that's
The
one
first of the 3.
of
I
the,
think
the
broke
most
some records.
recent
fair,
trilogy.
yes.
You're not talking about the original from
No,
No.
no.
Okay, no.
It's not in
No.
there.
Shit.
Is
I
the
know
original
nothing.
in there?
Yes.
All right, there we
Oh,
go.
the original is in
Based
there?
off
Yeah.
budget and what it's
Oh.
made.
Compared to box office.
And think about,
Interesting.
because it was made for hundreds of
I'll
thousands.
tell you at some point.
Oh, okay. Are you the host?
a little bit.
All right. So Halloween.
Mm.
I
Saw.
don't know what number offhand Halloween
Halloween.
was.
So now I
Saw.
feel like, is it Leather? Can Leatherface play in this? Play in this? And if so, I hope it's only the original because others are shit.
We did Texas Chainsaw Massacre last year with Jessica Biel, and that is a phenomenal movie, sir.
It's the best one.
It's the best one of all of them.
Compared to the original?
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
100%.
No.
I love
And I love the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Don't
no.
get me
I
wrong.
like both.
I
I
love
like
it.
both.
Jake,
I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all.
Man, this is
Okay,
really hard.
This is kind of tough because I don't know if I don't think
I will tell you,
Child's
Texas
Play is
Chainsaw
in-
Massacre is not one of them. Because we talked about last year, like they can't come up with the definitive figure that movie has made over the years because box office wasn't.
Yeah.
Is the
some-
Conjuring in this
Nope.
at all? Oh.
I mean, is
You
it
got to think
Nightmare on
films
Elm
like that
Street?
have fairly higher budgets.
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch is one of them.
Blair Witch is
Thank
one.
you, because
Okay.
that was a Paranormal Activity.
Fair.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh.
So we have 4 of the 5.
So we have Saw, Paranormal Activity,
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
and Halloween.
and Halloween.
Okay, so there's
Damn.
one more.
One more.
Terrifier.
No.
What's the question?
5.
Hey, can y'all give her that drink?
Can we go back to the original question?
It's based off one film's budget compared to
Most
box office.
profitable
Most
horror
profitable
film.
horror.
Oh, okay. I see.
We're
what you're
missing.
saying.
We're missing
Oh,
something.
It's not that it made the most money because it doesn't.
But it's
have
just
to.
based off
The
budget
gap
compared to what it
between.
made. Like
Okay.
Blair
I see,
Witch
I see.
was made for,
Mm.
and I'm sure we could fact check
Pennies.
this, $30,000,
Well,
and it made
we'll get to
30
that.
million. Excuse you.
This I'll give you some hints. This
Okay.
movie has numerous sequels.
Okay.
probably too many for Brittany.
Okay.
It has numerous video games.
Okay. Resident Evil.
A television series at one point.
Resident Evil.
No.
Silent Hill.
No.
Video games?
Video game
It was not
and
originally a video game, but it
series.
has video games.
Okay. It started. Okay. All right.
Friday the 13th.
No. Is it?
Oh.
It is
Friday the
Jason?
13th, yeah.
I did not think it would be Jason.
So, Saw number 5, $103 million on a $1.2 million budget.
Okay.
Damn.
Friday the 13th, $59.8 million on a $550,000 budget.
Damn.
Then you have
Oh.
Halloween, brought in $47 million on a $320,000
Oh,
budget.
okay. All right.
Blair Witch brought in $245 million on the $60,000.
Did you guys know that they that those people were actors?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
And then-
still missing to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
Number
on
one,
the VMAs.
Still
Number
real to
one.
me.
Paranormal Activity brought
Yeah.
in $193 million on $15,000.
Not to get sidetracked because that's not what the show's about, but I remember Blair Witch Project's hype.
Mm.
And I remember Paranormal
Boy.
You
Activity.
had to be there.
And Paranormal Activity would come out in 100 theaters, 500 theaters. And you
I think it
were
was
waiting.
slower than that.
I mean, and you were waiting it.
You had to write
hit
in
your
to
city.
what city you bring it
Yeah.
to my city.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when
And they played
Paranormal-
it at Glayville Elementary. It's crazy.
when Paranormal Activity came out, I was living in Hendersonville.
Oh, okay.
I was
All
in
right.
I was living in these brand new apartments called Aventura, across from where the outdoor little mall areas where
Like Indian Hills
Indian
stuff
Hills,
there?
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
and the movie theater's right there. So
Yeah.
I walked across the street, went to the movie, went to Paranormal Activity, like the 10 o'clock showing or whatever it was
Night?
at night. Yeah.
Oh.
And I was
Oh.
that movie fucking got me. That was good.
Not
It
me being
was-
like, 10 a.m. That's a perfect.
That's what I thought.
That's a perfect
Nowadays,
movie.
that sounds awesome.
So I come home, it's midnight, past midnight or whatever. I go to sleep. My apartment's on the second or third floor of the building. And then I'm not asleep 45 minutes and somebody or something hit the fire alarms in the building.
Oh.
Talking about scaring the shit out of me.
That I'm going to tell you, I watch it probably every other year around this time, and it's still some of that
Oh.
as it escalates. It's still so
The
good.
first and the
Yeah.
second, kind of like Saul.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
First
that's
two.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then you kind of lose me after.
Yeah, it gets everything wears out its welcome, gets too ridiculous, but man, with that like grassroots, like just simple indie filmmaking, and it's not much into it, and your imagination kind of runs with it.
That's why I'm
It's the
going back to
best.
Host. I hope that they never
I like that one.
never
Please,
make a sequel to that. I hope it's just a standalone forever because
It's
that
like
movie
barely
is
an hour.
so
Yeah, it's like an hour and 6 minutes.
barely
or
an
something.
hour.
Yeah.
So good.
I got it
Yeah.
on DVD from Danger Zone Video.
Oh, really?
Mm.
And then
Oh,
so Saw 2 was greenlit opening weekend of Saw 1. So
Mm.
like right when the money started
Remember
popping
made
in,
18
They were
million.
just like,
yeah. I was like, oh shit.
bring that shit in.
Yep.
Here's
Let's do
$2.2
this,
million.
yeah.
What can you do?
Cut out some people, cut some titties off. Let's do this.
And then really my last note for Saw is that James Wan built the Billy the Puppet, the little creepy triangle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's his name, Billy the.
Billy the Puppet.
Why did I think that was Jigsaw? Isn't he referred to Jigsaw?
No,
It just gets a little confusing.
It does.
Because the guy is Jigsaw,
but the
I thought
puppet is
puppet
Billy.
was-
It gets a little weird. Like
I don't know where Billy
I-
comes from.
I
couldn't find that.
remember Stoney and I had a buddy, and in the Halloween he was, I guess, Billy the puppet riding on
Yeah.
the tricycle.
my best friend dressed.
It was
up as
legit.
that. Yeah,
It was legit. I don't want to say his
it's
name.
kind of a
but
great costume.
it is a great costume.
Yeah, it's really easy to do.
yeah,
Like,
and it's creepy as shit.
yeah, super creepy.
I would like to be a fat guy on a tricycle as Billy the Puppet. That'd be fun for Halloween.
Do
There's
it.
still time.
Yeah.
Maybe not this year, but next
We're
year.
live.
Do it
Would
right
you like
now.
to do it now?
We got a tricycle here in Danger Zone.
I'm sure
Probably.
somewhere.
Any fun little other tidbits or maybe quotes or anything we have from Saul?
I just keep going back to the scene where Adam is faking his own death,
Yeah,
and it's I just when I rewatched it today,
it plays
And
like a joke.
it plays.
Like I'm waiting
it's
for
so
someone to laugh
campy.
in there. Yeah,
I love his character so much. He's like
Little sarcastic.
He's such a sarcastic little bitch.
But I
and
love this
love
reveal of like, oh shit, he's a paparazzi.
He's a paparazzi.
He caught him. Remember that picture I took?
I
My
bet
wife said you're a liar.
they could do a reboot where Jigsaw is the creepy guy from TMZ
Oh,
Yeah.
that hired Adam. I
Yes.
forget that guy's name.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, can I get this fucking cigarette already?
Yeah.
Like,
No kidding.
I'm chained to a bathroom fucking pipe. Can I just smoke a
I mean,
cigarette?
like, keeps looking at that picture of his wife and daughter kidnapped. I think I want to show you right now.
Yeah, he's
Using
like,
his
"Ah,
blood
that's
as
weird."
lube while he's getting
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They did my boy Adam wrong.
They let him live.
We don't
for all
know
we
if he's
know.
dead.
He's dead as
Oh, is he
shit.
dead? Okay.
He starved to death in that bathroom. That poor baby.
There was
Like-
a freshly cut off ankle for him to chew
Yeah,
on
he
for
could
a
chew
while.
on it like a squirrel. Nom, 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 nom.
I do like Carrie Elwes's character at the beginning is like trying to learn about Adam. He's like, "What's your name?" And Adam replies, "My name is very fucking confused.
Yeah,
What's
he's-
your name?"
every line that cracks me up comes from
I just
Adam.
love
It's
it.
so
I just love it
good.
when he's like, "How'd you know to turn on the lights?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "What?" I don't know, it's
How'd
'cause
you
it's
know to
dark.
turn on the lights?
That's so
How'd you know? How'd you know how to do that?
He's like,
It's like they just learned how to be human. They've woken up and they know how to be human.
No wonder y'all ended up locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder you died.
well, it's funny because the whole premise of what Jigsaw is doing is to make you appreciate the life you had or
Right.
have
Sure.
and whatnot. And he's giving you these tests to pass in order to live or whatnot. What was Adam's test?
Yeah. That's
Exact-
he did not deserve this.
I don't think he
I'm
did
so
anything
mad.
unless his career was what he was
being a
judging
private
him by
investigator.
and catching them. But he's trying to make a living.
That's what he said. He's like, I gotta eat.
Yeah.
I gotta eat.
Sorry that you decided to
You're
do
the
this.
one being a fucking asshole cheating on your wife.
That's
going
right.
to this
That's
hotel
right. I
room.
just caught you.
I just
Hello,
take the
Asian.
pictures.
And Donald Glover did it. Danny Glover, whoever.
Donald
Childish Gambino
Yeah,
was in
sorry.
Saw.
I'm sorry.
Missed that.
Adam didn't do anything wrong. So mad. They let
Yeah,
my boy just
yeah.
dying in that fucking bathroom.
Well, Dr. Gordon asked Adam, what do you last remember? And he's like, nothing. I went to my shithole apartment and I wake up in an actual shithole.
He's so fancy. I love him. I just
And then he
He's
says
so good.
something about his punk rock vegan girlfriend at one point.
Oh yeah, he was like, oh, I was dating a punk rock vegan
It
girlfriend.
serves
But she
no-
said
I
I
don't-
was too angry. And it's like Lee Winnell, are you projecting
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this story?
What I'm amazed is
Who
what
broke
James
your heart?
Wan and Lee Winnell ended up going to do. Like they ended up making some real money in some of these things,
It's
which I will
wild.
say. But let me tell you, Lee Winnell is kind of because he also did Wolfman. And
Yeah.
did
I'm
not
not
see
gonna hold that one
Wolfman.
against him. You're better
Yeah.
off.
I
Yeah.
didn't see
Um,
Wolfman.
you
so
should
It's
have.
I can't
obvious
hold it
that
against
he wrote the
him.
film. Now that I see
Yeah.
that his character has the best lines in the film.
yeah, that's true.
Like
Fair.
at one point he says, "I'm having a blast. This is the most fun I've had without lubricant."
Yeah, yeah.
He's
But
so
I'm
good.
curious of what decided, like, if it was just because he was in the short film, right?
Yes,
But I'm just curious if that's
because he wrote it.
how it was always going to be, and so they decided, okay, you can stay in the film, and then we'll have Carrie Ellis do this part. Like, I am kind of curious as to why they stuck with him. Which I mean, he doesn't do a bad part. I just mean, I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
I mean, why not Gary Oldman?
What,
You know?
if, what if they took the two guys from Grumpy Old Men?
Oh, Walter Matthau and
Jack Lemmon?
Jack Lemmon. Yeah. Oh, and chain them up and
That'd
let
have been a
them saw
great
each
film.
other off. God, that is And,
And
then the
then-
person that gets up in the middle of it is
Raquel
like,
Welch
oh well, I would, yeah,
or
well,
Anne Margaret.
hell.
I forget who's in the first
oh,
one.
well,
Or Sophia Loren. One of those
no.
hot
I was
bodies.
going to say Nicolas Cage, but
No.
God.
he rips off his whole mask
I
thing.
also love
And you thought, hey, hold on. And you thought it was like Dan Aykroyd,
oh my god.
but Nicolas Cage rips off the mask like they do in Mission Impossible, and it's him.
Well, why don't we think it's John Travolta and then?
Oh my
then
God,
it's
like
Face
Face
I was gonna
Off.
say
Oh
Face
my
Off.
Right there.
God.
Yeah.
While Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon are left dead.
And then Scooby and the gang come
Oh
in.
my God. Matthew Lillard?
Yeah.
Oh God. Why are we in Hollywood?
Where's my
Damn.
1.2 mil?
Yeah.
We need to raise
Damn.
1.2 million.
Yeah.
Hey, hit those PayPal.
Pay me in sour cream and cheddar Pringles.
But they have to be on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor, and also preferably in a man's ass crack.
I also love that.
Thank you.
The whole time you're like, are they going to turn against each other? Like the dynamic
Yeah.
between those two characters.
I thought they had the whole time in the
bathroom.
movie.
But then at the end of it,
I'll come back.
I'll come back for you, I promise.
At the end, when they
Yeah. And I bet Leo
hope.
really thought Rose was coming back in the Titanic too.
No. I thought it was awesome
so
that they started
hopeful.
when they were scissoring. I thought that was fun.
Or you
It's
mean
like
sawing?
their taints hitting.
You mean sawing, not scissoring?
Oh yeah,
Lord
yeah,
have
that's what it's
mercy.
sawing.
No.
But I with you, Brittany. I actually like their scenes the most because I like
They're
that.
so great.
I just felt like it was the most intriguing. It was most mysterious, and you're kind of thinking like clearly they are the two main people.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get why you're throwing these other people. You're also throwing
You
know,
have
trying to throw the
to.
audience
Yeah.
off because
You kind of have to. But
but
it's like, what do they know about each other? What are they keeping from each other? Are
and
they
that's a
gonna turn
theme
on each
throughout the
other?
whole
Like,
entire
you kind of have to work
franchise.
together to like
Right.
get out of this place. And I feel like at the
Right.
end they try.
and it's like different walks of life, and you're trying.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
and as we know, every Saw ended up having somebody
Yeah.
that knew somebody, and you know that was kind of their
Mhm.
game. But
I asked a Mount Rushmore question when we were preparing for this.
Oh, yeah.
What
Yeah.
your favorite saw traps were?
yeah,
And then I came up with a better question.
Oh, so much better.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my favorite Saw traps, and if you have some,
Okay.
feel free to chime in.
Sure.
The reverse bear trap from Saw 1, which is the one with Amanda.
Sure. It's a great one.
that's
It's
the one I
I
remember.
It's an iconic.
It's a poster.
The
Yeah.
image, yeah.
yeah, it's iconic.
And now that I know she had 104-degree fever while wearing that thing,
No big deal.
Who else did you get sick, girl? Like, come on now.
and then the needle pit in part 2 again, which
Ugh.
Yeah,
Poor-
I remember. Oh, I do
poor
remember
Amanda.
that. Yeah.
The needle pit was rough.
I think
Mhm.
that's my favorite.
I mean, it's one of the worst ones for me, so
Yep.
it is pretty up there.
And then the subway trap from Spiral, which is where the guy is standing like on the railroad tracks, but he's got pretty much the bear trap on him, but it's got his tongue.
Yeah,
I've
trap.
not
I remember
seen
that one.
Spiral,
And so for him to survive, because he's supposedly was captured because of some lies he told that ruined some people's lives. Maybe he was a Wall Street guy or something like that.
I think
don't
he was
remember.
in finance.
Maybe finance. I don't
Okay.
remember. That would be
Sure.
Wall Street guy.
I don't.
Yeah. Regardless. So in order for him to survive, he's got to basically jump and saw his tongue off.
Yeah.
That was gross. And then lastly, I have the knife chair from Saw 4, where this is the first one I remember where John Kramer Jigsaw is with the person as he's putting it on.
Mm.
And he's got a guy tied to this chair, and he puts this device around him that's got like these blades. And when it closes,
Mm.
Ooh.
I think it was in 4 or 5 where like I think he's like chained. I say chained up, but I don't know if he has blades or something. But he's sitting down, and Cookie Monster eats his nuts. Do y'all remember that one?
I was so serious with you for a second.
Do y'all
I was
remember
just-
that one?
I
That was
knew
crazy.
I was
he started, and I looked over at him. I
That
saw
was
the wheels
crazy.
turning. I was like, he doesn't have one.
He ate him like that. It was gross. But it was
That
like
was-
confetti. Do y'all remember this?
Yeah, because Elmo was Jigsaw.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love him. I
Yeah.
love that guy.
All right, let's get to the real question.
Why did I believe you?
You should never.
Because you've had that drink.
So the real question we're doing for this episode is your favorite horror movie
God.
twist.
Yes.
Sure.
Horror movie twist.
Yes. It doesn't have to be necessarily the ending, because there's been some great horror
Yeah.
twists, like in the beginning or middle of films as
That's
well.
true. I think of 3.
I have 4.
I have 4.
Well, it's including Saw. My 4 are including Saw,
Mine
so
includes
that's
Saw.
not like
Saw's a good one. I've seen it. Sixth Sense.
Yep.
sure
I have that
That's
as an
just
honorable mention.
that's just one that
iconic.
it started a whole. Oh, what's the twist gonna be?
Yeah,
what's
the
that twist gonna
meme.
be?
Yeah.
The
that
Mist.
M. Night doesn't make really good films after Sixth Sense.
Oh,
Stop it.
No,
The Mist?
I disagree. The Mist.
I don't know if it's a twist, but the fact that they were right there is soul crushing.
Oh, that ending made my stomach hurt.
It's so
horrible.
well done though.
It's
the whole
horrible.
movie is so done.
Yeah.
And the what other one was I thinking of?
John Cusack's Identity.
No, stop it. I kind of thought that I don't really know. I don't think this is a twist as much, but I remember it happening, and I remember thinking, "Holy shit, this movie! Like we've just changed it." And it's one of McCash's favorites, Hereditary.
Oh, fuck.
When the daughter goes in the middle of the movie on the phone line or the phone pole. It felt, you know what it reminded me of? And granted, no one it wasn't some famous actress, but
Jane Mansfield?
It felt like a Psycho moment where in the middle of it, someone goes and you're like, well, wait, I thought that was the main character. So that's what kind of stuck with me.
That's an interesting choice. I appreciate it. Absolutely.
When he said it doesn't necessarily have to be the ending, I just when he first said it,
I like that.
Sent it to us. I just thought that's one that kind of
opens up
changes
a little bit of a because I love that, and so I would also include Barbarian.
Yes, that's what I was going to say too.
Okay.
Barbarian is one too because you think it's going one way. And it doesn't. And I really appreciate
Holy shit, Justin Long
in this genre, in this specific genre, the fact that you can kind of throw people off and it doesn't have to be the ending
and
that
it's
you're waiting
unsuspecting.
for. Yeah. And so those are the
done.
ones I kind of thought of where I was like, it either changed the film as far as the way you were perceiving it, or like with Sixth Sense and stuff, where it is intentional and it is waiting for you to be, to get to the end.
So Sixth Sense.
I would say Sixth Sense, Barbarian, Hereditary, and The Mist are ones that instantly came to mind where I'm like, it just changed. That. It changed the format and the way you're watching it.
Sure. Okay.
Brittany.
So I have a few. So Psycho, I think, is iconic. It's the OG twist.
Yeah.
You can never can never replicate that. I feel like. And then I have The Visit, which I feel like some people might have opinions on that, but I feel like it's a great twist.
Here's my feeling is I remember M. Night saying, yeah, it's a horror comedy. And I think he said that about a month after it came out when people were laughing at it. And then he realized, hey, I'm just going to roll with it.
Really
and you know what's so funny?
I took it serious.
When I saw it, you would think it's a comedy.
That movie creeps me the fuck out. Old people are creepy.
Yeah,
I don't like them.
Yuck. Yeah,
especially
die.
When they're naked at the end of Hereditary.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
So I feel like The Visit is a creepy ass fucking movie to me, and the twist and that is it's too much for me. And then I put Saw on the list, but now I'm like, ooh, Hereditary and Barbarian are really great.
Barbarian is one of the few times where I really did not know what I was watching.
Yeah,
and from part to part, I just thought, where are we going?
Yeah.
And that's rare.
When I would tell people I just went to see it and they're like, oh, how was it? I was like, I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah.
I
just tell them
go
see
it.
Go see
blind. Yeah. And then I put Scream on the list because
I
I feel like we all know what Scream is and who the killers are in Scream, but if you really let yourself get immersed back into the story, the red herrings and stuff are they'll trip you up if you let yourself get back into
especially the way Randy talks about it.
It's insane.
And then they're like, oh wait, he is but wait a minute. And then they go into Sydney's mother and that framing.
Wild.
And because I just saw this, it's fresh on my mind. Oh God, Jess.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Because that's all you see in the previews was Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, and a lot of people have compared that to Psycho, where kind of the big star gets killed at the beginning, and that was rare.
Yeah, and I just feel like I've seen that movie a million times, and if I'm like really watching that movie, I'm still like, oh, is
it never
he?
gets
He
old.
can't be. Oh, is he? He can't be. It's too obvious. Oh, wait,
There's
he
two.
It
is.
is that,
And then
but
there's
that's the
two.
thing. Is there's times where it's like, how could you not know it was them? But the way that the other characters
Oh,
are,
just so good.
like I was thinking about it today when they were watching. When I was actually just happened to be watching it. I was naked eating Doritos, and I said, and the way that Matthew Lillard tells Rose McGowan, like, "Hey, can you go get me a beer?" And it's like he sends her out there, and
Set
knowing
her
what
up.
you know, yeah.
Yeah,
But and one of the best stories I heard, if I
Why
may,
kill her though? She was
Well,
the hottest.
she
of
was in
all of them.
Jawbreaker.
Even more reason to.
You're right. I'm sorry. Is that the whole towards the end, Skeet Ulrich is talking on the phone, like she's talking to Stu, right? And she's telling him, "Hey, you didn't call the cops, did you?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then Skeet Ulrich's freaking out, and he picks up the phone. He's like, "I'm going to kill you" and stuff. And he throws the phone and hits Matthew Lillard. That was not a part of it. And when Matthew Lillard says, "Oh God," that like something about like that hurt or whatever, all that was improvised. That was not supposed to happen. He was not supposed to have a phone. And Wes Craven left it all in there.
Perfect.
And every time I see
Love
that
it.
scene, I think about that. But
yeah,
that was a good one. And Scream also was another one that sort of started this, like you saw, like I Know What You Did Last Summer, for instance,
sure.
of this kind of like,
Oh, you think
somebody in
Ray.
this group is doing it, but who did it?
Yeah.
Scream certainly started that.
And it's too obvious, but
it is, but
plays
it
with your
isn't.
mind
Yeah.
so well.
But the way that what Scream does so well is they talk about all of these tropes of horror movies. And one of the best things about it is when they first call Sydney. And she's like, "Oh, I have this bullshit where they, instead of going out the front door, they go up the stairs." And then that's what she does because the door is locked and she runs upstairs. And it's kind of like Wes Craven. And it was one of the first times where people, like, it was an inside thing, like a wink to the audience.
Yep. They're
Anyway,
playing
he
in
did
your
curse,
face.
so that's why he died. But
God
bless him with Scream and Red Eye.
Curse is a great movie, better than Howling.
Well, probably.
This has
Okay,
been
but wait a minute. Did you name yours?
Yeah.
Scream?
Scream, The Visit,
Okay.
Psycho, and Saw.
And so, okay.
Yeah.
This has been Drinking with a Scream.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's enjoyed themselves tonight.
Loved it.
I would like to thank Kevin Williams for writing Saw. I mean, it's
Williamson.
Scream. Excuse me.
What?
Scream. I'm trying to get back on track to Saw, but damn it.
Sorry. We got off track.
I love Kevin Williamson's work, especially on Dawson's Creek. Anyway,
That's great.
Oh.
Fantastic.
my list. I had some honorable mentions.
I knew that last one was going to be out there.
I mean, it's my favorite horror film. Like we mentioned, Psycho, Barbarian, Sixth Sense, Scream. I like the twist in Identity at the end.
Yeah.
And then the twist on The Boy. If you've seen The Boy,
I have seen it.
I don't remember.
it's where
I have to watch it again.
the
Nah.
doll, I guess, the person who is the boy is actually living inside the walls of the house.
So spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Perfect.
And then lastly, Martyrs is my other honorable mention. This French film where they basically kidnap these young women and then beat them, deprive them until they get to a point of where they feel they're seeing the afterlife.
Oh, okay.
So they basically die, come back. And so the woman who runs this organization or whatever, the main girl who at the end whispers into the lady's ear what she saw. And then the woman's all prepared to go run and tell the rest of the organization what the afterlife is like, shoots herself and kills herself before you even ever find out.
Oh, so it's never revealed.
It's never revealed.
How old is that one?
That's early 2000s
2000s? Okay.
as well. And there's
Interesting.
there's an American remake that's horrible, so ignore that it exists.
Okay.
But my four are I include Saw. I include Friday the 13th because I didn't think of it as a twist ending, but till I took my wife 6-7 years ago, the Belcourt did a midnight showing of Friday the 13th, and she had never seen it before.
Okay.
And half the audience had never seen it before.
Oh, and they were.
So when little Jason comes up out of the water
Oh,
over the boat,
Oh,
my wife screamed so fucking loud
Oh.
and jumped out of her seat. I was like,
that is a good one.
that's good.
Okay.
I didn't think about it
That's
as a twist, but I like that one.
Yeah.
I like
Well, the mother's the killer.
yeah,
in the
yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
And you don't
Yeah.
really,
And you don't even think about Jason being a character.
yeah.
But then Sleepaway Camp is probably the first twist I ever saw in horror because
It's a great one.
the girl
It's a
is
great
not a
one.
girl.
It's a great
Spoiler
one.
alert. And then lastly, my favorite French horror film of all time, High Tension.
Love it.
Mm.
I knew that was going to be on there.
Can I just say, and
Nope.
I just saw two. One, and I actually just recently watched this. The Others
I was going to say that one too.
was a nice twist. I wouldn't put it
Yeah.
in my top ones, but I saw one, and I guess I don't really consider it horror, but I guess it could be. But I love it, and I think it's very underrated for a Scorsese movie. But Shutter Island had a nice little twist at the
I
end.
wanted to rewatch that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
the same year as Inception, and I actually just overall enjoyed Shutter Island better. But yeah, that was a Scorsese movie. But yeah, I like all of ours. I think a lot of the you don't really get that. So when Barbarian came out, I feel like that was one of the first times in a long time where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
It was a
all right,
switcheroo.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Stoney has
Hold
a-
on.
call on Stony. Question.
okay.
If we count Shutter Island, can we count 7?
Yeah,
definitely think
that's
so.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
'Cause
that's a part of
that's
it.
Pretty,
I don't.
Yep.
It's
That's
not
a part
technically
of
a
it,
horror
too.
film, but I think it falls into that like a subcategory,
Mhm.
the thriller.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, I think that's a very fair twist.
The stuff I don't understand is like they have like signs in it. I don't really think there's a twist in there. Like I see where the village is in there.
The
Yeah.
Village,
because,
sure.
you know.
Yeah,
but,
that's
but
definitely a twist.
but yeah, they had that in there. Hide and Seek
The Orphan.
is one of them. The
Mhm.
orphan, yeah,
we
orphan,
all
the
kind of
orphanage.
knew what the orphan was when we were going into it, though, right?
You know what? I'm not very good at it, but I actually did guess Hide and Seek, that De Niro and Dakota Fanning movie.
Sure.
And it honestly, it ruined it. Like I hated that movie because
I don't
halfway through I thought,
remember
is it him? And then it was. And I'm like, okay.
You're
well,
like, fuck
great.
this movie.
But yeah, those are good ones. Can I just another shout? Frailty. That was a nice little twist at the end with the father, son.
Can I mention Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah, you sure can.
Prestige.
You sure- Oh my God, was the yeah?
The Prestige. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh my God, say anything?
Bambi.
Oh my God, yeah.
You didn't see the mother
Oh.
dying.
I didn't see that. Mm-mm.
Lord have mercy.
And I will tell you the
No.
movie
Can I
that
just say Secret Window? Have I said that yet?
the one that got me the most was Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I didn't see the babysitter dying at all.
Well,
if we're
yeah.
gonna, so the last was Halloween, not kills, but Halloween
Ends.
ends.
Mhm.
That could be a twist.
That
That
could
could be a
be.
twist.
This is like twist where my someone in my family said that their parents went to see a movie called Cocaine Bear and they were shocked that it was about a bear on cocaine, and I thought they truly deserve to pay for it and to watch it.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like I saw that in theaters and I don't remember it.
Shame on you.
Did I
I
see
love
that in
Cocaine Bear.
theaters?
Shame on you. I love it.
I love
I
Cocaine
feel
It's
like
Bear.
ridiculous, but I love
feel
it.
like we saw that in theaters, but I also feel like that was a dream I had. Like I remember the movie,
Maybe.
and I'm like, did that happen?
There wasn't a twist in
Mm.
this film. I just want to acknowledge that Velocipaster 2 is coming out soon, and they just dropped their first trailer.
That first movie is
What is?
Velocipaster.
a gem
Um,
and one of my favorites. So
I agree.
I'm excited for the sequel.
I am too. Have you ever seen it or heard of it?
nope.
It's about a pastor
That's a
who
raptor.
turns into a fighting
Velociraptor.
velociraptor.
That
crime-fighting
that
velociraptor.
sounds like y'all's kind of movie.
Pretty sure I wrote
Let me
about
tell
it.
you how good it is.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Let me tell you how good it is. There is a scene where a car explodes,
Okay, I'm with you.
and all it says, you see the car on the street parked, and then it says on the screen, insert car explosion here.
Whoa.
Groundbreaking cinema.
Damn.
Love it.
Yeah. Speaking of groundbreaking,
Anyways,
I think we've
Back on track.
we've broken all the ground we can on Saw, unless we have anything else to add before we get out of here.
Oh, I don't think so.
Give everybody back their Friday
I
night.
can't wait to talk about next year's movie, though.
Yes, we can go ahead and reveal it.
Go ahead and announce it. We follow your
We're going
lead.
to talk about The Descent.
Yeah.
Are we going to do The Descent?
Yeah.
You changed
So-
your mind?
Yeah. Well,
we talked about
That's
Devil's
not
Ring.
what we talked about before.
No. She said
I changed
it,
my mind.
and then
Okay.
you said you had just seen it, and that's
Yeah.
what brought it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was going to be Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
But
We're going to do a double feature next year?
No,
I
we're
feel
gonna
like
be here forever.
I feel like The Descent is a scarier movie.
I will
Okay.
say The Descent is
All female cast.
Wonderful flick.
it took me by surprise when I saw it in
Yeah.
theaters. That was one was
It's
like,
a great one.
holy shit, like it's actually scary. And it's just like a
Yeah.
creature feature.
That was me watching at home, but I was saying I wish I'd have seen this in theaters.
Mhm.
because you saw it just what, a month
Yeah,
or two
couple
ago.
months ago this year.
Yeah. It's a great
And they've
one.
done a sequel.
It's not that I didn't want to see it. It's just one I was like, I'll get to at some point.
Yeah.
I'll get
I
to it
like
at some
that you skipped that, but rushed to see Jester too.
point. Yeah.
Had to,
Yeah.
just had to see
I
it.
had to know what
And
I
those-
missed from Jester
and
1.
Jester one.
And those Disney ones that they do that for some reason you go see.
Yeah.
Mouse Screamboat or
Oh,
whatever
that
that
one was
is.
horrible.
And is Bambi's out? I think that's
Bambi's
out.
Revenge. I did not see that one.
That's nice.
Oh,
Uh,
like the dark.
Yeah,
The Pinocchio one was really good though.
What about Peter Pan? Was it
No, Peter Pan was the
Neverland?
one I was. Peter Pan's
the one you
Neverland
like?
or whatever.
Yeah,
That one was the best of the
Classic.
all of them.
classic.
Have you seen any of those?
Anyway.
Any of the Pooh-verse films?
I just saw the first Pooh one, and then I was like, "Oh, this is not good." So then I stopped.
Pooh and
watching
Honey?
them.
But you love
Yeah.
Velocipaster.
Yes, it's original
Okay.
content. I don't care about you. I don't care about people
Whatever.
acquiring the rights to these other characters and making them evil. I just want the original stories.
There's a dark side to a mouse. I'm sorry.
I don't care. Give me Velocipaster.
Anyway, cheers to another episode of Drinking With, where we've
Did
explored
it.
the
You
films.
didn't even drink your drink.
I drink
Nope.
half of it. Where we explored the films that have come of age just like a fine wine. As we raise a glass to movies turning 21, we've laughed, reminisced, and I may shed a tear too after this.
He's got more.
Yeah.
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 So until next time, may your drinks be cold, your conversations lively, and your movie nights unforgettable. Drink responsibly. Remember, age is just a number, but great films are forever. Check us out on Nashville Movie Dispatch, where you can find all of our work. Most importantly, subscribe to Drinking With wherever you get your podcast fix. Leave us a rating and review so we know what you think, and let us know what movies that are turning 21 next year that you would like us to discuss. Miss Brittany, tell everybody how they can find you.
Brittany but Spooky on Instagram and Letterboxd. And I think that's about it for me.
And at Danger Zone Video?
And Danger Zone Video, 11942 Lebanon Road, Mount Juliet,
There
Tennessee.
you go.
We have DVDs, we have Blu-rays, we have VHS, we have
Frankenstein.
4Ks, we have collectibles, we have everything you need.
Oh, I don't have a VHS at home, Brittany. What can you help me?
A VCR?
I mean, yeah, VCR. Can you help me get one?
Sure, sometimes.
I was trying to do a sales ad there.
Y'all need to get on the DVD train. Start.
Yeah.
I
Like-
never really got off.
The hell with these VHSs.
Like, you guys need to get back on the DVD train. They're fine. They're great. They're wonderful.
They're lighter. They take up less room.
Yes.
they are.
Exactly.
They are.
Brandon.
I think I'm still Sir Brandon V on Twitter and Sir Brandon on Letterbox and
You
Yeah,
don't have
Nash-
Instagram.
no NashvilleMovieDispatch.substack.com.
You don't have an Instagram?
Uh-uh.
Who the hell did I tag?
Well, wait a minute. Wait a
Sir
minute.
Brandon V.
Wait a minute.
on Instagram.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I do. I just haven't looked at it in years.
Okay.
I'm
Okay, so
sorry.
you're on there. Okay.
That
You got
that
some notifications,
I was
sir.
gonna
I'm gonna
say yeah
need
yeah
you
yeah.
to get on there. I need
My
you-
wife is on there, and that's the only thing that she does. And then I'm on other stuff like
no one
Cupid.
cares about Twitter.
OK Cupid. I'm on OK Cupid. I share stuff
Grindr.
there too.
Yeah.
Balls deep
LinkedIn.
with a Z. It's with a Z. So yeah.
Or is that a Dragon Ball Z connection site?
Oh, I don't mess around with
Lord.
nerds.
Okay. Stoney, you want to tell folks how to find you?
Yeah. Hey, come here.
Okay. You can find me on X at MCs_cash75, On Letterboxd, it's strictly Steven McCash. And then, on TikTok too. Mainly, you're not going to see anything but my dog. And that's
Hell
fine. 'Cause
yeah.
she's awesome. Nonetheless, thanks for joining us for Drinking With. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next time because I have to return some videotapes.